getting it.
Ah, so Sub-Zero. We don't really see many Sub-Zeros. Oh, what a start to the match. Get rocks to the face. You don't see many Sub-Zeros in top 8s these days. So let's see how
As Cetron, you have to
Hidden
at
Pants
least
plays
consider
it.
that there's amplified
Daddy,
dice all
rather.
available in
Ooh.
mid-range, and that means that you can't just
Nice.
do your normal sort of projectile stuff. But
confirm on the overhead. See,
yeah,
so
you can
the
definitely-
Dead of Winter spec. Yeah, she's a strong character, man, especially if you know how to play her. The blessing and the curse of Sub-Zero's Dead of Winter spec is that you have to fully commit to the mix-ups if you want to. So if you commit with if you commit with any frost ball after a string from close range, it's completely unsafe. And if you commit to the so if you do 4-2 is the axe. If you do 4-2-4, which is the double hitting overhead, if you commit to that, that's super unsafe too. So he lives and dies by his mix-ups basically. So Cetrion is going to want to keep him out so that she doesn't have to deal with the madness, and Sub-Zero is just going to want to keep coming in as much as he can to keep her in the blender. So
And remember talking about earlier how Alex
Daddy seems to be getting a good
Cetron.
amount of
Starting off the match
mileage
with
out of that
double
down one into the
and,
rocks though. This is where he wants to play this game. He wants Sub-Zero at full screen. But the thing as well about Desert Winter spec actually is if you just saw the EX Frostball, EX Frostball actually crushes. So projectiles in this game never really interact unless it's something like Cetrion's up rocks, which block projectiles. They don't interact. They tend to just pass through each other. So one of the only moves in the game, as far as I'm aware, other than Cetrion's up rocks that actually absorb projectiles, is Sub-Zero's EX Ice Ball in Dead of Winter spec. So it's powerful for two reasons. One, it's fast enough that you can combo it off the axe, the overhead, because you can't. Normal Frostball doesn't combo off the axe in the other spec. And two, the other reason why it's strong is because it crushes projectiles. So if he gets a read on Cetrion throwing a rock or throwing something from long range, he will be able to blast straight through it with the ice ball and then hit her. So
But the neutral, the
Cetrion has to be careful. I mean, it does cost meter, but Cetrion has to be careful. So now Sub-Zero doesn't have any meter. He can't do the amplified EX ball, and the amplified EX ball is also a mid. So you can't duck it, but you can duck the normal ice ball. Offensive teleport into throw. The dragon pushing Sub-Zero full screen. Now he's hitting with the ice blast. Sub-Zero struggling to get in. Oh, he's Spider-Man'd in. No anti-air from Cetrion, but a bad jump in. Down one into nothing. Cetrion tried to jump, got overheaded. Now she's in the corner. Sub-Zero put himself in the corner. Down one into rocks. Hits again. Down one into rocks, and then she amplified it. So that's the rocks mix-up, is that you can amplify it on block. So even though it's unsafe, you can amplify the up rocks on block. So she's either going to down one into rocks and let it rock, no pun intended, or she's going to down one into rocks and amplify it. So you think, oh, I'm going to punish her, and then she amplifies it and you take the damage. So very well played from Cetrion there. Not very Daddy's not being very patient, and he's getting hit by a lot of stray things, but he seems to be converting hits when he gets them. So if he can get Cetrion, see, look, this is what I mean.
Which is really
Throws the rocks from full screen. Reactions, yeah, hashtag rock. Reactions from Daddy caught her out, completely crushed her projectiles, sort of like Aaron Black's amplified gunshot, but it also freezes them. So now, if Daddy can get there quick enough, he can get a full mix-up and start the pressure. Oh, he's just going for the damage. Okay, choosing not to amplify the shoulder to get the damage, but instead goes for another mix-up, overhead into the EX ball. So, yeah, he's opting not to use the meter so that he can keep the mix-up going on the overhead, and he's hit with the overhead a lot now. And back 3 and back 3-2 are both safe, so a lot of Sub-Zeros like to, if you block the back 3 or the back 3-2, then they'll go for a grab. So that's another part of the mix-up game. So he went for it again, got down one into the rocks. Good jump in from Raid. No anti-air from Sub-Zero. That's unsafe. Goes for the kick again. No anti-air, and then another throw, not tech. And he hits with the overhead again. I mean, I think he's successful. He's gone for 5 or 6 of those overheads, and he's hit with every single one. So did a really good
MK
job of
versus
keeping
DC.
Platinum Raid in the mix. And
The,
again,
offensive
another
element
overhead.
of
I think
Sub-Zero where
he's going to go for the crushing blow combo here now as well. Yep,
Anyways,
no breakaway from Platinum Raid.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
and so no breakaway from Platinum Raid because I think he was saving it just for a combo at the later stage. But
like that.
so
Anyways,
crushing blow there, and then the overhead. So the forward 2-4 actually has a crushing blow if it hits on a counter hit. So he tried to jump here, or he tried to uppercut. He must have tried to uppercut there, in between the string, gets
Oh my
caught,
God.
and 240 damage in the corner.
And that is
Back 3-2, and that's another mix-up. Back 3-2, just took a little step back, did it again because he read the down 1 interrupt. So he did back 3-2, put himself in the corner. Back 3-2, little step back, back 3-2. Do you see? Because he knew that. So Platinum Raid was looking for the throw, so that's why he did the down 1. And Daddy was very smart there, so he read that Platinum Raid was going to do the down 1 to check him, took a tiny step back, and then whiff punished him with back, and then the brutality. Yeah, so that's if you hit with an amplified,
I didn't know that Sub-Zero had that brutality.
if you hit with an amplified shoulder and it's the last hit of the match, that's the brutality. So very, very well played there. A nice adaptation there from Daddy to oh, a flawless elixir as well. Damn. So he managed to bypass Cetrion zoning and then just kept him in the blender. I mean, he hit Cetrion with I think 6 overheads there. So Cetrion really needs to start blocking high. But it's a guess. It's a 50-50. He's going to go low or he's going to go high. So, you know, he just needs to. He's been going to that overhead well every single time. So Cetrion, Platinum Raid
In order to avoid a breakaway situation,
needs to start maybe committing to the high blocks.
Daddy just
But we'll
did really
see.
good jump in to
Daddy
shoot
doesn't
down
need to change
the
anything though.
so
Played really,
wasn't
really well.
available. So very smart to
That second and third game.
And
Yeah.
I like the
Give me the match. Oh,
use the amplified ice ball in
Okay.
mid range. He did crush a boulder.
what's she going to
at
start
one
off
point.
with? Ah, rocks. Yeah, that's the
we're seeing
standard
a lot of
start
good
from Cetrion's. It's a fast move, and if you amplify it, so if he catches a projectile as well and she amplifies it, it's actually a crushing blow. So there's no real risk to doing that at the start of the match from that far away.
No pun intended with an actual.
So you're using it again, trying to keep Sub-Zero out. This is the range that Cetrion. Oh, chucks the monk. This is the range that Cetrion wants to play. Ah, see. So now in the first game, she teleported here, and it was an offensive teleport into a throw. But now, Platinum Raid just wants to just stay as far away as possible and just keep the zoning game. She knows as soon as Sub-Zero gets in, catches her jumping back. As soon as Sub-Zero gets in, that's when she has to start guessing. See, so that's what she tried to do before. Did she delay wake up? Yeah, so she delayed wake up to avoid the mix up, and that's exactly what she wanted to say. It wasn't a down 2 before, it was a down 1. So she wanted to down 1 to interrupt the follow-up 4, and it actually worked that time into rocks. No anti-air on the jump.
That would have been a crushing blow.
That would have been a crushing blow, definitely.
Yeah, she's using the rocks, teleporting away. Yeah, she just doesn't want to deal with it. She doesn't want to deal with the Sub-Zero mix-up, but she has to be worried about the EX Ice Ball.
He's threatening with the air. Yes, there it comes.
Yeah, good.
Now he knows there could be an
Good job
amplified ice
respecting
ball,
the
but
EX
I
Ice Ball. Yep,
doubt
just
Daddy would
teleporting.
bring
As soon as she gets close to the
this
corner,
round, just,
teleports to
you
the
know,
other side. She's playing
giving up,
very good
you know,
adaptation from
far from
Platinum Raid
wasting
here.
nothing when you're
Staying
down
out. The
that
best
far
way
and
to
not
block the
protected, right?
Sub-Zero
He
mix-up
didn't
is
do
to
it.
not get involved in it at all. So, yeah, very, very good job here. Oh, ooh, it's a bit late on the EX Ball there.
He was looking
Dude, I
for
get
the
so
Keeping
hyped when there's a
keeping him
ball.
out, and so she likes to throw the rocks and then do the tracer bubbles because Daddy's shown that he likes to try and move forward after each projectile, and it's a tracking move. So what's happened here is she's thrown the rocks, keeping him in place. He's tried to move, and he gets counter hit with the bubbles. So you know, he's just getting caught out. It's like Indiana Jones, man. He's just getting caught with these boulders. Oh! So she tries to get the fire blast. Good catch out of the air. Oh, but he didn't dash after the air to air, which is why he didn't get the back one follow up. Yeah, and that was his opportunity, man. He dropped the combo, and now he's just. I mean, he's got Fatal Blow, but Sub-Zero's Fatal Blow is not that great. It's quite short range. It doesn't really have any sort of special properties. So yeah, very, 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 very nice adaptation there from Platinum Raid. He didn't get. I mean, Sub-Zero got nothing started there. Platinum Rage was able to keep him out the whole time. And yeah, very well played. Just, like I said, if you don't want to deal with the mix-up, don't let yourself get hit by it, no? So, Daddy's sticking with Sub-Zero. I think I would stick with Sub-Zero too, because he had the first game, you know, he won fairly convincingly, and it was only just an adaptation in the second game. I mean, he might not even have a second character, so his icon is Sub-Zero, but
work his way in, because if Alexander is looking for the amplified projectiles, that's your way in.
He has to respect the down one into the rocks one. Now you see Platinum Raid do more offensive teleports again, because he knows that he has Daddy expecting him to teleport further away. So he's not expecting the teleports into the close range teleports into grabs or some sort of pressure.
Okay, no more offensive bar.
There you go. See, so he's going to keep doing that more now.
I love how Alexander's mixing.
Hold on 1 second. Be right back. 1 sec. Sorry. So let's take that back a sec. So both characters at school screen.
That's fine.
This is where Section wants to be. Yep, Iceball blocked. An offensive teleport again. Yep, down one into rocks, keeping the pressure up with the rocks. Oh, good whiff punish there with the back one.
Going away and coming in. And
choosing again not to amplify the shoulder because he wants to use the meter for the overhead Iceball mix-ups. See, now he's got Cetron blocking high. He's going for the lows, breakaway because he doesn't want to deal with. So he broke away there because he didn't want to get hit with the crushing blow. And then Cetron's Cetron's fatal blow is a tracking full screen overhead. So, you know, it was a good read. If he thought Sub-Zero was going to do anything really, it was a good time to do it because.
Oh, they're both gone.
If it makes you feel better, it feels weird to call anybody Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was going to hit. Then he uses both amplified EX Ice Balls straight away for some reason.
Whoa, no, that could have been
I don't know why Platinum Raid is just taking all of these normal ice balls because they're all highs. He can duck them. It's only the amplified one that's mid. But so good blocks on the down one into the rock. Sub-Zero, Daddy respecting it a bit more now, but now that's why he's getting opened up by the. Oh, so he hit it that time. That's why he's getting up with the offensive teleports into throw, but now he's getting hit with the overheads again. He's in the corner, he can't break away. Opting not to do the crushing blow there for some reason. 4-2-4 again, no delay wake up, back 3-2. Blocks, down one into rocks, teleport out of there. Oh, see, now this is going to be a full combo. So that if you commit to that overhead, oh, what the heck? I don't know what happened. Okay, so yeah, he's been doing delayed. Platinum Raid's been doing delayed wake up a lot to avoid the forward to 4 mix up from Sub-Zero. He finally gets the read. You see, he's fully committed to it now, so he can get a big punish. He could have even gone for the string that has the crushing blow in it. I can't remember which one it is. 2-1-2 maybe. No, 2-1-2 is the flames. I can't remember what the string is, but he's got a string that you can do off a crushing blow. I mean, Daddy had the meter, so maybe he was worried about the breakaway, but I think he just brain farted there. I don't know what he was expecting. And then he just goes for the grab. So, yeah, completely fluffed that opportunity up there, but he's still in it. He doesn't have fatal blow, though. Another offensive teleport into throw. Another offensive teleport into throw, but he take that time. Good air to air, and then just 4-2-4. So, yeah, he could have. I think Platinum Raid probably could have finished that, or at least forced Daddy to use his defensive meter. But forward 4 gets down 1 rock, and now he's full screen again. So I don't know why he's not ducking those ice balls, because they are mids. Here you go, uses the wall to block the projectile. Oh, good read on the firewall, on the ice ball rather. What's he's trying to do?
I have no idea what Alexander is.
I think maybe he's scared. So maybe. So that's twice now that he's let him out of the bubbles. maybe he doesn't know that you can't break away from that, and he's expecting him to break away. But all he's doing is just leaving massive amounts of damage on the table and then running up and grabbing. But he went for the down 2 there because Daddy went for the down 2 there because he was expecting a grab, but then he ends up getting drop kicked in the face. But yeah, very, very odd choices from Platinum Raid there after he gets the hit confirmed.
But you can't break away
And
in the
then,
actual geyser
yeah,
itself.
down 1 into rocks again. Teleport out of there, but yeah, just odd choices. Another tech.
Ooh, lovely. He checked that
Down
twice.
1 into rocks.
Every meter
So that's not even a punish. No, he's just caught him ducking low after the ice rock.
Checked that twice now.
Every meter
Oh, okay, there was no
Full
offensive
combo,
part,
putting Platinum Raid into the corner. Another delayed wake up into throw. Good tech. Back 3. See what I mean? It's either going to be back 3-2 or back 3 into grab. Another delayed wake up. Another failed throw attempt. So Daddy's Platinum Raid's got a big hill to climb here because he doesn't have his defense meter, and then catches him with the shoulder. Is it just raw shoulder? Yeah, caught him with the shoulder, just jumping back. So. I'm just gonna say Talium. Yeah, Platinum Raid. I don't know what he was doing there, but he had a couple of opportunities to get big damage on Daddy, or at least make him use a defensive meter, and instead he decided to let him live. Weirdly, I don't know, because so basically when you get hit with that tracer bubbles, as I've said, you can't break away from it. So I don't know if he's expecting the breakaway and that's why he's not continuing the combo. But at the very least you would do jump kick into uppercut or jump kick into a move that does damage to get that extra damage and force him to use his meter.
I actually wish that
Platinum Raid opting to do nothing and
remember back in MK9, the Xbox
ends up losing the game for it. Now he's got Sub-Zero, Daddy at full screen, throwing rocks, throwing bubbles. Sub-Zero, you know, being patient in his approach, gets clipped by rocks there. But yeah, he's respecting the zoning game from Cetrion. Forward 4 punish there. He has to be, Sub-Zero has to be very careful because he's just, yeah, I was going to say he's going to start running into up rocks from that range.
This is how Alexander started.
This is it, look how much life. He's lost 80% of his life at the start because he's just getting hit by stray rocks, using the interactable to get close. So he's got the throw, mix-up game, delayed wake-up, another throw. So another delayed wake-up, overhead. So this is why Platinum Raid keeps trying to delay wake-up. He doesn't want to get hit by the mix-ups, but he's delayed wake-upping into the mix-ups now, but still manages to clutch out that game. Oh, okay, so that is very interesting. So, as I said, the rocks absorb projectiles. Sub-Zero's EX Ice Ball also absorbs projectiles. But, I've never seen them interact amplified in the same way. So it looks like if Sub-Zero throws an EX Ice Ball, and so basically this crushing blow comes if Cetrion amplifies her wall and after it absorbs a projectile. So even though Sub-Zero's Ice Ball does break projectiles, it doesn't break the wall. So that's very interesting to know.
My goodness.
So very nice read from well, I would say read. He's started every single round the same way, but nice presence of mind, should I say, to amplify that there and
so sick. You have to have
and get the crushing blow. I didn't know that's how those two things interacted. So another offensive teleport into. I think Daddy tried to uppercut there, but another offensive teleport into grab, not tech.
Well, okay.
Full screen EX Ice Ball, going for the interactive ball, air to air there. Air to air again. I mean, he's been trying to get. The fact that he got away with that as many times as he did start off with Daddy was a surprise to me. But, so now he's not hit confirming. Straight attacks, down 1 into throw tech. And then just jumped over the wall, back 3-2 into full combo. No, cut the combo early. But now he's got him with another overhead, so now he can do the full combo into the crushing blow. Oh no, opting not to. Oh, overhead into fatal blow. So, smart from Daddy there, because, so this sequence, so he hit him with the back 3-2, got him in the corner, cut the combo short because he knew that Platinum Raider was going to break away.
Break away
Hit him with
huge.
the overhead again. Comboed it into the EX ball, which you can only do in Dead of Winter Spec
Overhead again.
to get the combo. Chooses not to use the Fatal Blow because he was so confident that the overhead was going to hit again,
Not yet.
straight into Fatal Blow.
This is the
Oh
second
my
time.
So, I mean, he was very, very,
You
very
bet.
confident in his read there
You
because,
gotta risk it for the biscuit. And in this final round,
yeah, I'm not surprised, man.
you
It
saved that
didn't have a
crushing
release
blow. You
date,
saved
did it?
the
It just
crushing
said
blow
coming
for the final
soon.
rounds. So smart.
So yeah, very well played from Daddy there. Very, very confident in the overhead mix-up, and now he's on set point. Platinum Raid just isn't blocking high. Offensive teleport, he probably tried to throw him again, got checked with a down one. Anti-air forward two into a full combo.
He didn't need to amplify it in the
Delayed wake up into grab.
in there.
Another delayed wake
now
up.
what?
Gets hit by the overhead
Again?
again.
Times?
Broke away there, which was unwise. Ooh, maybe he thought he was going to do a grab, and now he does the crushing blow, and that's it. That's in the game. That was a really, really
Again,
bad
overhead how many times?
sequence from Platinum Raid. So
And now
he
what?
didn't do Invincible Wake Up once at all at any point in this set, right? Which is ridiculous against Sub-Zero because because Daddy has done something on yeah, it was. Daddy has done something on Platinum Raid's Wake Up every single time. Every single time, either he's done a back three or a forward two. Every single time. So if Platinum Raid had woken up with Invincible something, he would have managed to beat it. Yeah, no. Dude, he's been overheaded like 8... No, what am I talking about? He's been overheaded about 15 times in this set. Every single... Apart from once. Apart from... He's blocked the overhead once, and he didn't punish it. But yeah. He hasn't done a single Invincible Wake Up. Breaks away out of the combo there. So Daddy read the grab, but he uppercutted the down one because it's the same thing really. They're both high, so it would have got the same crushing blow regardless. And then the crushing blow comes from if you do, I think it's 8 hits or more. So there you go, boom. 2 crushing blows, 45% damage. Platinum Raid is out. And I mean, Platinum Raid didn't even play badly, especially in that game, in that second game where he was just able to keep Sub-Zero out, but didn't block. I think his success rate on blocking overheads was 1 in 10, which is really bad against Sub-Zero. I mean, it is a guess, but he just guessed wrong every single time. And he wasn't taking his damage when he was hitting with the trace bubbles. For some reason, he decided just to let Sub-Zero fall out of it. Maybe because he was expecting the breakaway, but you should still go for as much damage as you can if you are expecting the breakaway. And he didn't Invincible Wake Up at all, ever, or do any Wake Ups other than delayed. So, you know, you can delay Wake Up, and okay, that'll mess up the timing of the meaty, but it doesn't stop the pressure. So if you think, so he's gonna, if he misses with the overhead, he's still gonna do it. He can just do it again, or he can go for a back 3-2, or, you know, you're still in the blender. At least if you do an Invincible reversal, it gets you out of that pressure and gives you space to, you know, you could have done a teleport away, gone back to throwing rocks, you know, something. But yeah, he sort of crumbled at the end there, did Platinum Raid. But very well played to Daddy. I mean, he played it how Sub-Zero should play it. You know, if you know they're not going to block the overhead. I mean, that sequence in the corner in the last set where he opted not to use the crushing blow because he finished with the fatal blow, because he knew that the overhead was going to hit into the fatal blow, because he knew that Platinum Raid just wasn't blocking the overheads, and then he had the fatal blow just then to finish the match. So great presence of mind from Daddy. He played it really, really well. Yeah, he played it exactly how... That horn scared the hell out of me. And he played it exactly how Sub-Zero should. So GG's.